Hello, Cancer. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your February 2025 Tarot forecast. Reminder, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So make sure you check your other placements in the other zodiac sign readings because there may be more messages, not just in this tarot reading. There will also be an extended of this reading found only at Harmonia Friends Club, my membership area. All right. Let's see what's going on. We're going to use an oracle card here. If you like any of these decks, just go in the description box below. This is an inner child deck. I really like this deck. What's going on here for Cancer? Here we go. Cancer. 24. The 24th may be a significant date for you that will be important for this month. It says, let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. Choose to see the good. Isn't that pretty with the waterfalls here? 24 comes to a 6. So this is all about harmony, balance. There's something about finding the balance between relationships and also between work and play for some of you. Let's see what your strength is going to be for this month. No reversals. What's Cancer's strength this month? Oh, you know what? I believe, if you have Aquarius in your chart, I believe the strength for Aquarius was the Tower as well. Well, that's amazing. This is a really strong card. Now, it's an abrupt card. It's, a card that when the shit hits the fan, everything is annihilated. Even though this is a crow, it's also the ability here to rise again, kind of like a phoenix as well. But with the Tower, everything has to tumble down, and that is your strength. Your strength is actually when the chaos comes. Chaos actually allows you to flourish. So there's something here, and some of you are like, I just want peace. But you know what? You may actually thrive in more of chaos, So let's see how this comes off here, because it says, let love guide you. There's something that is being asked upon to broke wide open. It could be walls, could be a foundation, could be a way of life. Interesting. Let's see what the challenge is. Maybe that will give more insight. The 10 of Pentacles. Well, the 10 of Pentacles is about security, your abundance, home, environment, community, family, friends, all of the things that make you feel safe. And this may be a challenge for you because, interesting enough, I said the foundation has to be broken. This has to do with the company that you keep, or you're in, or surrounded by, or live in, or work at. That's the challenge. Let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. So there's something outside of this that you need to see. Maybe there's some fear here of leaving a scenario, leaving a person. Interesting. Reversals are now up. Now remember, I use reversals a little differently. It's just to help me identify if these are things that are ongoing. I read both directions, regardless, even if it's upright. I'll be promising you I'm a no bullshit tarot reader, so I'm going to tell you how it is. All right, 3 of Pentacles here, reversed. This is someone here that you're having a hard time working with. I mean, you feel very isolated in this connection. You could be right next to this person and still feel completely, yeah. The Empress is a beautiful card here, but it's also someone here who knows their security, who does what they have to do to protect the children, protect their nest egg, but nesting is extremely important to the Empress, okay? Making a home front that feels safe And right now, this Cancer does not feel so safe in their environments. Now, this doesn't have to be at home, could be with friends, could be with certain people, could even be at a work environment here. But there's something here where it is really affecting. I don't know, there's gossip, there's just something going here. Maybe there's people here who are micromanaging you. Could be a micromanaging level here, but I just feel this ability here of wanting to close yourself out. They're just showing me, okay, yeah, they're using me as an example of like where I didn't want to, like when I was a kid. Well, I think we've all been through this to some extent. We can all resonate with this, right? Where it's like, leave me alone. I'm just going to my room. This is what this individual is doing. They're entirely self-isolating with that Virgo energy here, but they're not using it in a sense here for the worldview. Okay. This is someone here who's playing a little bit of victim here, is where they have to just hide in their hole. So that's the way that they can soothe themselves here. But there's something here where it's like, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Maybe it's not about looking at what obligations you have. Now, when we're children, it's hard because that's the home we are brought up with, we're being raised in, right? But there's something here where I feel there is a Cancer here, an adult Cancer who feels like that child who feels stuck. Okay, so this is that stuck energy here. Ooh. Two of Cups here, reversed. So there's a lot of differences, even though the two of you have made some kind of commitment to one another. I feel like, and there could be cultural differences, but you know, you have one part of your shell and they had their other shell here. But do you see the difference in the shells that were given? I feel this energy of this being you, okay, because it's kind of the Empress energy, that she's giving a pearl. She's giving a pearl away, which is the Ace of Cups, which is unconditional love, to just a conch shell. All right. So is it really a fair exchange? Is it a fair exchange in this level? There's something here that is not a fair exchange in this connection, or in this space, in this unit. And that's where I feel, Cancer, you may feel a little bit hung up on a particular individual. And I'm not saying you're bitter, resentful, but you obviously gave way more in value when you showed this individual your heart. Page of Swords. I do feel like this individual here is very cutting with their words. This person may be younger than you, or there just may be an immaturity here. But I do feel that this person feels that whatever knowledge that they have, they're very nitpicky. This person here always has something to say about your isolation or your quietness or the way that you represent yourself. I just feel like you're kind of like tiptoeing around a scenario or a person that is starting to get incredibly uncomfortable. No matter where the scenario is, even if it's with the same amount of friends or if it's a group environment where you're just trying to keep quiet, it's obvious to this individual that you are keeping away from them, okay? And you might be doing that, because you don't want to listen to this person, but they energetically feel that pull. So their whole thing is to look at, is to acknowledge and to scrutinize you. Look at that. King of Swords, you dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody here who's all business or an authoritative scenario here. Now, it's interesting because I was in the midst of doing a reading before this reading, and it was kind of a pre-shuffle, and the Queen of Swords came out while I was pre-shuffling for you, Cancer, and I was utilizing it in the energy here of the challenge, which is interesting because your challenge here is the 10 of Pentacles. Again, both of you seem very cutting when it comes to each other, But when this person uses their bow and pokes the bear, that's where, well, something needs to change. Okay. Now, the tower is something that is also unexpected. So, your strength comes in unexpected, and there is something unexpected being poked at you this month from this individual about what they have to say. Now, I do feel you are in the midst here of either some of you may be looking for another position, some of you maybe just working on yourself. Others of you, there's a new project you're working on, but I feel like there's something here you're being very protective of that this individual is trying to poke or to get more information out, or maybe just to give their 2 cents. I think it's more like that, 2 cents. But we're going to see how that plays out over at Harmonia Friends Club. So this would be the time here to make sure you check out that description box. Also on that reading, we're going to be checking your abundance, and there's going to be 2 separate readings for my Cancer singles and Cancer is dealing with a specific person. And it may be more details on this if this is that person here, if this has to do with love. But if not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care and have a good month.